Hello everybody, here's Christian Lamitschka for Country Music News International. And on the show today we have
Zach Stone.
Zach, welcome to Country Music News International again. How was it by the last time? We had such a lot of fun, I remember. So what happens to you since the last time we met each other?
Oh, we've been busy. It's good to see you guys again. Thanks. Glad y'all came out. It's been a busy year, playing a lot of shows and working on some new music. We actually just got the new single out, and we're working on a video series that we're hoping to debut hopefully during Valentine's Day week.
Okay. So Zach, the new single is four-letter word. How do you came up with the idea to the single?
Well, actually, we were on the road, and one of our guys let a nice little four-letter word slip, and I turned around and just as a joke, I told everybody, I was like, guys, settle down. Do you know what else is a four-letter word? Love. And I just kind of said it as a joke, and then I started thinking about it, and I just started slowly putting together these pieces and parts for a song with the idea that love is a four-letter word. And I got back to Nashville, called up one of my favorite songwriters, and I was just super excited to get everything together, and it came together better than I could have imagined it. So I'm really happy with it. It's a really cool song, and I hope people catch all the lyrical intricacies.
Before we set up the interview with you, we sent out an information to our readers and listeners. What they want to know is, are you planning a full album in the future?
Probably in the future, but right now I'm doing this video series, and so I've already got a couple that are out right now, and so on YouTube and iTunes, etc., you can find these music videos, and this four-letter word will be the next in that series, and then I'll slowly be releasing more music videos throughout the year. Whether or not those will all culminate into a full album, I'm not sure yet, but right now I'm just really excited on working on the project that we have at hand and getting all these videos out because they're really cool.
Also, our readers and listeners like to know, where can they catch you up? Not on the internet, which your favorite bars or something like that, where they can find you?
Yeah, we play in a town in Pennsylvania a lot. I've played Iowa a lot. I obviously love playing in Nashville. Always good to play here at home. And I like to go back to my original home in Texas and play there a lot. So, but man, we play so many places around the United States. I mean, anywhere here feels like it's fair game. We've played over 36 states at this point. So it's that's a big.
So you're more or less the whole year on the road.
That's the idea. Yeah.
Okay. So, what is your family saying about that you're so many days on the road?
Well, they don't mind. Most of my family's back home in Texas, so I don't see them a lot out here in Nashville anyways. I have some family here in Nashville, and I love getting to see them whenever I can. Hi, Mom. But it's just part of the gig, and they're really excited for me. They're really happy with what I'm getting to do, and I get to live my dream every day and make a living making music. So this is a dream come true for me, and everybody's really supportive about that.
What did you learn in the last year?
Oh man, that's a good question. A lot more than we have time for.
Oh,
surely.
We have time. We set up 20 minutes. I believe that's fine.
One of the things I've learned recently is when I'm making a music video, just trying to be more aware of how I'm standing, how I'm sitting, and my body positioning and whatnot. And that's been a chore because when you're on camera like we are now, you want to make sure you look good, and it's a job actually to try and stand just the way you want to, and sometimes you think you look a certain way, and when you look back at the footage, you didn't look the way you thought you would. So I have to go back, and so I've been working a lot actually in a mirror, just trying to figure out certain things that I want to do in a video. It's like, okay, I want that to look like this. How do I make myself look like that? It's a very interesting process. It's been really fun to work that out and learn how to do it. And I'm always working on working on music, working on piano a lot lately, and my guitar, of course.
By the way, how many time do you spend for training yourself to stay on stage?
Wow, that's. I feel like the best practice there is actually just playing shows. You know, actually getting up on a stage, whether it's acoustic or if it's with a full band, just getting out there and doing it every night. You know, that's a big deal because you'll start to figure out what the audience reacts to and what they like and what they don't. And you slowly start to figure out the jokes that work, the jokes that don't. You know, the one-liners that feel good in between songs. It's a whole process, but it just takes a lot of preparation beforehand, you know, thinking out what you're going to say each night and making sure you know which town you're in so you don't say the wrong name, and just making sure that you get out there and let the audience have a good time, because at the end of the day, it's all about them. It's all about the fans and the crowd, and my job is to go out there and make sure they all have a great time.
So do you have your own stage coach, or as example, vocal coach or anything else?
I do have a vocal coach. Her name's Mo, and she is a wonderful, wonderful lady. And she's almost like a mom to me sometimes. She always calls me and makes sure that if my throat hurts or something and I'm taking care of my medicine and taking care of it, she's always on top of me about that stuff. But she's wonderful. As far as stage coaching goes, we talk about that a lot. And then my road manager Jeff was on stage with Tim McGraw for 20 years, so he's really good about telling me, you know, hey, this worked, this didn't, you know, try this next time, don't forget, you need to say something about blank. And he's a really great coach on the road to be able to have that kind of experience, you know, behind you. He's played the biggest stages, and it's great learning from him.
So what was his biggest advice last year?
Say that again?
What was his biggest advice to you last year?
Talk less.
Okay. Well, so tell our readers and listeners which missed the interview from you last year what they can expect to see when they visit one of your concerts.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun. It's high energy, and I really like to get personal with my crowd, with my audience. So I try to be, you know, vulnerable with myself, with my songs and my music and my performance. And I just hope that they bring themselves ready to open up and let loose and just have a good time. You know, cry to the sad songs and dance to the happy songs.
If bookers like to book you for Europe or worldwide, are you playing just with your band or by yourself too, just only with a guitar?
Both. I've played several shows just by myself with a guitar, and I actually really like doing that. It's very intimate. You know, it feels like I'm just playing in your living room, which is really cool. That's a lot of fun. But I love being up on stage with a band. I mean, that's because that's when I get to set my guitar down and I get to perform and I get to have a whole lot of fun with you guys.
So what's the best way now for the fans to keep in touch with you?
Man, Facebook and Instagram are the best ways to find me and keep track every day. I'm also on Snapchat and I'm also on Twitter, but man, Instagram's a great way to stick on it. Zach Stone Country, ZACHSTONE Country, on both, all the way around.
So folks, you know what to do when you like to keep up to date with him. You also can stay here on Country Music News International and sign to our newsletter. We keep you up to date daily about what's going on in country music. Okay, folks, have a great day. Bye.